Hi there, this is me, Aygun, and I'm back to my Data and Product Hub. And today we're going to discuss just a little bit about the data sets, how we're working, and comparing the two approaches and strategies. It's ETL versus ELT. So let's go. So what's a traditional ETL processes? We've heard that, when we have the data sets, we need to extract it from specific systems or from specific sources, transform the data within this system, at the specific stage. And once the data is already being cleaned, we push that we load that clean data to the warehouse, and after that we already start working on it. After being loaded, we start working on it, based on our further tasks. Versus nowadays, we're having a modern approach, and that's the ELT. It's extract, load, and transform. So the specific is like we see the evolution of the process and how we work with the data sets. And it means that the data sets, once we have it already pulled, extracted from different sources and systems, we load it into the warehouse, right? And once we have that already loaded in the data warehouse, we can definitely transform it in the specific hub at the later stage when using the SQLing, the language we already perform other actions and functions that we need to in our tasks, for our further reporting. And that's going to be already at the last stage and in the environment that we choose to. So we have to already, if you're a university student, so that's going to be like very helpful for you to have these two concepts kind of set in your mind, that when you have this, the transformation and load part, which is very important, right? So once you have the data transformed as in ALT, so after that you're already ready to perform the further functions. And versus when you have the ETL, we know that it's very traditional and you need to perform specific actions before it hits the data warehouses. But it's again, the ETL is very easy because you deal there with relational data. There is a relational data and it's structured in the tabular form. And there are specific things regarding the data privacy, security, and compliance, where we need to shift our main focus there. And there's, main computations need to be done like at the transformation stage before it's being loaded. And ELT, it's already the cloud native approach, yes, and it's already how the leverage, how we have this the leverage power of the data warehouses, right, to transform these transformations. And it's very ideal for the big data and dealing with the cloud storages. It's the performance goes very fast and speedy, because the data becomes available for all the analysts. And we know that the data computation happens already at the last stage, at the last destinations, when at the transformation stage. So when you have these two options, ETL versus LT, so you need to have the kind of the concept and the notion of choosing the right strategy. So once you have the ETL, you need to follow, for instance, the data privacy, right, the privacy identification, and there's the legacy system, which is ideal for the traditional on-premises infrastructure, right? And the ELT is mostly like a cloud-based, and it's very convenient for modern warehouses when you work like Snowflake or the big queries. And of course, we need to mention the scalability, which is active, yeah, which is valid for the massive data volumes, and where the speed and agility becomes the top priorities. So in the small image, you will see there are like there's different systems and softwares and platforms that are being used at the transformation at the load stages for both approaches. So you need to know what are the firm and what the firm specifics are and what the management expectations are in order to have the opportunity to choose the right strategy. Well, thank you for your attention. I hope that you enjoyed very, very short reel about how to choose between the ETL, ELT, and what are the different differences and specifics, how to differentiate between them both. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.